You know, for fans of USA Hockey, 1980 will always be remembered as Miracle on Ice, where the Americans bet the Russians at the Olympics to win gold, or put them in a place to beat Finland for gold. But Canada's Miracle on Ice occurred 41 years later. At the 2021 World Hockey Championships, ladies and gentlemen, something may never be seen again, was seen for the first time. Team Canada won the gold medal despite losing 4 games in the preliminaries and his 3 opening games. Now, Canada had a very balanced team made up of mostly of skaters from NHL teams, some young prospects as well, and the tournament didn't really go well for them at the start. Now, originally the tournament was supposed to be held in Belarus, but due to security concerns, it was sent over to Latvia. Now, a lot of people believe that Canada plays very well at the Latvian rinks. It's probably going to be a strong tournament. That's how it played out. Now, you have to play 7 games in preliminary play to determine the quarterfinal participants. They lost to the host 2-0 on opening day, and then lost on the 23rd of May to longtime rivals United States 5-1. Some people were saying it was a ring rust, travel rust. But the third game, a longtime new rivals, Germany, defeated them 3-1. So it ended up 0-3, and you have like a 1% chance of making the quarterfinals. Knocked off Norway 4-2 on the 26th of May. Bet Kazakhstan, which has always been a hard goal for all the teams there. And the big win, of course, the 7-1 defeat of Italy, where a lot of people felt they got their skating legs. Now, they did lose to Finland in a shootout, 3-2 the final game of the series, but because Germany and Latvia ended in regulation and not in overtime, Canada won the what they call the tiebreaker and got into the quarterfinals. Now, the quarterfinals turned to an interesting situation. Now, Canada was not expected to advance past the first round, but here's what happened. They accidentally, best way to say, defeated Russia in overtime. They held the Russian national team, or the team that's called ROC because of the drug ban, the steroid ban. They held on for 2 periods, a good defensive effort, and won in overtime. Then in the semifinals, they played their pure rivals, the United States, and scored an empty net goal to win 4-2. Now, the big final was against Finland, a rematch from the regular prelim game, and Nick Paul, one of the best young players out there for the Ottawa Senators, scored on the feed from Connor Brown early in overtime. Actually, it was an end-to-end rush after the face-off, where Brown and Paul passed the puck back to each other. Now, this game was also a comeback as well. Canada trailed 1-0, tied it. Trailed 2-1, tied it. On a goal by Adam Henrique, and Matthew Comtois had the other counter for Canada. And the celebration at the end was quite amazing. Brown's 3 assists made the big difference. Connor, very underrated player. Now, the roster was selected by Team Canada for the Worlds. Had few, super semi-stars. This was a workmanlike team that had some Team Canada experience. 4 of the players had played for Team Canada at Worlds before. Now, this was also revenge for Canada because he lost 3-1 to the Finns at the 2019 World Title Championship, and Finland was also looking to win back-to-back titles for the first time, and unfortunately, that wasn't their year. Now, this is the 27th world title that Canada has won since 2015, and its 7th since they came back in 1977 after the ban on pro players. So Canada's been snake bitten over the last number of years. A lot of silver medals, especially losing in the final. How does this work, ladies and gentlemen? It's a 1 game in the quarterfinal. There's no 2 or 3 like Canada Cup and other tournaments. But again, tremendous effort, and let's give credit to the Finns. The Finns always play Canada strong. It just happened the fact when talent was needed, Connor Brown and the other quality skaters. Connor Brown's going to be a star for Team Canada at the Worlds in the future, I can tell you. And big shout out Gerald Gallant, Luongo, all the management and coaching staff, all the assistants. It's hard doing something middle of a bubble, let alone win a world title. So every time Canada wins a world title, say an angel gets its wings. I think in this case, there must have been angels looking over Team Canada. Because how can you win anything? Little story, by the way. Nakwik Senior Hawks hockey team did the same thing at a provincial senior hockey championship in Tallahassee many years ago. There was two teams that were heading them in the playoff route to represent the South at provincials. They wouldn't finish off the series in time. They called up Nakwik. He said, reorganize your team. They did. They lost the first 2 or 3 games and ended up winning provincial. So Nakwik Senior Hawks and Team Canada now are forever connected. But never underestimate, just because you lose 2 or 3 games in a massive tournament, especially 7 teams or a double tournament, you never count out anybody. My God, it's the best world players there. But to beat the Russians in overtime, ladies and gentlemen, every overtime game against Russia brings back so many good and bad memories, as we say. But if you like what we're doing with our Team Canada podcast, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe. And again, if you're a Team Canada fan, buy a couple of pops tonight to celebrate, because with the Montreal Canadiens doing well and Team Canada doing well, let the flag fly, ladies and gentlemen. Get either a Montreal Canadiens flag or a Team Canada flag, whatever you prefer. And if you have a Maple Leafs flag, that'd be part of it too. A lot of great Maple Leafs have played at the Worlds over the years. Have a good day. Bye.